Hey everybody, it's the Heartless Soldier. Wow, I feel like I just blatantly ripped off Chuck Conroy. Anywho, welcome to my new Let's Play. Jak and Daxter, the Precusor Legacy. Pretty big childhood game of mine. Played this a lot when I was a kid because of the sheer fact that I grew up with Sony, never really with Nintendo. I mean, I had Nintendo, but I never technically grew up on it more than I did Sony. But anywho, I'm gonna be saying that a lot for some reason. Let's get started, I guess. New game. If you're wondering, this is the reason why I have so many files all of a sudden. Like, I only had one file, and then it's messed up so many times today. It's not even funny. Like, I've tried to record this like 100 times, and it keeps fucking up.
That litter our planet. How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me.
And right now they're just kind of explaining
a young boy, oblivious to his destiny,
the precursors and such. And you know, Jak.
And why would he,
you know who that guy is? That's Jak. And that's Daxter. If the color looks kind of off, it's because I'm still fiddling around with it. I'm using a new thing, and I'm also using new Dazzle, because my original Dazzle was just kind of the normal one. Now I have the HD one, so I can actually record in HD, well, full screen at least.
Old green stuff told us not to come here.
So yeah. Like, when I was using the other program, which was just kind of like an instant DVD recorder that I had on standby from my last Pinnacle that got wiped when my computer got wiped. When I bought the new one, well, basically when I was using that, it kind of just, it would not let me record in, wait, what am my aspect ratio am I recording in right now? 16:9. 16:9. I'm trying to make sure I pronounce that right without saying 69, but whatever. Because, you know, people like to make dirty jokes about that, and I understand it, but sheesh.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that, Doc?
Essentially,
It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now I like
essentially Daxter's just kind of going on like, oh, the precursors, they sucked. No one really likes precursors. Oh my god.
I think we're in trouble.
And Jak actually had common sense. He's all like, hey, explosions.
Man, that stung.
Daxter fell into the dark eco and became that. And this is probably one of my favorite ones in the game. So keep quiet.
Okay. I'm fine.
And there's one of my other favorite characters, Samos the Sage. I love this guy. He's an asshole. But, yeah, he's an asshole, but he's not really one of those lovable assholes. That would be Daxter. Daxter is a complete dick to everyone. I'm not going to keep quiet over these. I'm pretty much just going to summarize what I think they said, because I don't remember distinctively.
I'm going to keep yapping because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
But there's
only one person.
Basically, he's just kind of talking about how Daxter can be changed back, but he can't do it. Acheron can, which is the sage of Dark Eco. There's 4 sages I think there's 4 sages. I don't remember. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Whatever. Anyway, Gaul has to. You have to they have to travel to Gaul and try to see if they can change Daxter back, and then Fire Canyon, which he was just talking about. You can't really get there. Yeah, I'm playing this on PS3. You can't get there at the moment until you have like 20 power cells, which is relatively easy at this beginning of the game. So, that's basically the gist of what's going on.
From the villagers. Most of them have
I'll probably keep quiet during the rest of the cutscenes. I just kind of want to get all these introductions out of the way and such.
Greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds, just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer.
You know, Daxter's just sitting there gloating like he always fucking does. Like I said, he's a lovable asshole. You know, the characters that you love, but they're complete assholes. Another good example of this would be... let me think of 2, because I want to at least say 2. The first would be Jade from Tales of the Abyss, because he just makes asshole comments to pretty much everyone, but you still can't help but love him. And then...
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I
Okay, I gotta see this quick. What was that? Like, I remember seeing that a lot when I was a kid. Oh, it's a geyser! That's what they call a geyser? Oh my god, I'm an idiot and I'm just understanding this now. Wow. How have I never noticed that, ever? I've had this game since I was like... I don't know, 7? I don't know. I don't remember my childhood. These are precursor orbs. These are coins in this game. Essentially, you just kind of pick them up, and they're kind of used for getting not precursor orbs. They're kind of used for getting these things, power cells. Most of the time you just kind of find them, you know, you have to do a certain task, but sometimes you'll have to, especially later on in the game, you'll have to pay people with precursor orbs. And there's a trophy in this game that you get all of the precursor orbs, which I have not gotten. It's the only trophy I don't have. The only reason well, I have this on PS2 as well, but I have the HD collection, which I'm playing it on, because HD collection looks better, and I'm too lazy to hook up my PS2, because my PS3 is already hooked up. And people are coming online. Why is it every time I record, people come online? Like, I was playing this earlier, you know, to get back into the feel of the game, and nobody came online. And then, like... I'm playing this while I'm recording. Everybody just decides to come online. They're like, "Hey, Ethan's recording. Let's crash his party and come online so his viewers can see who his friends are." Yeah, I'm probably gonna refer to myself a lot as Ethan, other than Heartless Soldier, because you know Ethan's my real name. So, and it's so much easier. I'd rather not have to go like, "Oh, let's crash the Heartless Soldier's party." Ha. Says like a gentleman. Gentleman Cho'Gath. Anyway, I suppose I should have explained those flies over here. Those are scout flies from Kira, which is the chick you saw earlier. She's all, she's essentially, she brought them to every level to look for not Dark Eco, Precursor. Ah! God damn it! I messed up this entire thing. I had this all planned out, and then I messed up the entire sentence. She sent them to like these areas so that they can find power cells and I guess lurkers and such, which are the enemies in this game. Trapped them in boxes, and yeah, you kind of just have to find 7 in every level. So yeah, essentially red coins from Mario. I'm probably going to refer, like I said, a lot to Mario because of the sheer fact that it's like Mario, just Jak and Daxter. These are blue eco vents, which you literally just walk into them and bam, you got full dark eco. That's not even in this game. Well, it's in this game, but you can't. It's not usable. It's Jak 2. I love Jak 2. I'll probably let's play the entire like trilogy. The only reason I'm kind of on doing the entire trilogy is because I don't want to have to do how do I put this? I don't want to have to do the entirety of Jak 1 and not Jak 1, Jak 2 and 3, because those games are balls to the wall hard. That's the best way I can put it, I guess. Like, you play them for 10 minutes and bam, you're already dead. Jak 2 is probably known as one of the harder games. I think, I don't know, somebody told me it was like one of the harder games ever made. So, I'm not gonna, don't take my word for that one, but, maybe with my mic. Don't take my word for that one, but it's, I don't know, it's hard for me. It was the only game that like made me rage quit consistently. Like, Jak 3 did a good job on that too, but Jak 3 was Jak 3. That game had driving segments, and I don't really like driving segments. Probably, and yet somehow I like racing games. And that's Geyser Rock completed. It's a pretty simple stage. It doesn't take long, considering it's, you know, the tutorial stage and all. Let's go back to Samos's hut so we can, you know, learn more about all this jazz.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that
Considering that he doesn't really say anything plot relevant, I'm just going to talk over him. Essentially, he just kind of says like, oh, you know, good job, idiots, and then
fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green.
And he says, oh, just go over here, clear my eco vents. And that sounds so wrong for some reason.
Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. No.
And then that's basically just an extra objective you can do in this overworld. To which I will explain in a sec. This is Sandover Village. Over there you have the Forbidden Forest Temple thing. You got the beach over there, and you got, that's really the only area in the game. Well, in this area at least. Oh. And you got over there, Misty Island. Yeah, you know, you'd think after, you know, getting changed into dark eco, you know, being thrown into dark eco, you wouldn't really want to go back, but you kind of have to. So I'm kind of just rambling on at this point. I'm going to end this episode off. Next episode we will, I don't know, do random stuff, because I'm not sure if I kind of want to do the Forbidden Temple forest place or just kind of wander around in Sandover. But anywho, I shall end this episode off here. Thank you all for watching. I've been the Heartless Soldier, and I still am the Heartless Soldier. I will see you guys next time. Bye.